Welcome to Unleash the Power of Age. I'm Jennifer Lee Levitz, your host, and it's May. May is Older Americans Month, and we have a theme this year. The theme is Aging Unbound. What does that make you think of? I think of all kinds of wonderful things. But for the moment, let's be a little bit serious. And we are going to hear from Elise Sinagra, who is the Director of Elder Services for the City of Gloucester. And Elise is going to read for us the proclamation from Mayor Verga.
Thank you, Jennifer Lee.
Welcome.
Thanks so much. It's always so fun to be here. So we have a lovely proclamation from the mayor that states, whereas Gloucester includes a growing number of older Americans who contribute their time, knowledge, and experience to our community, and whereas communities benefit when people of all ages, abilities, and backgrounds have the opportunity to participate and live independently, and whereas Gloucester recognizes the need to create a community that offers the services and supports older adults may need to make choices about how they age, and whereas Gloucester can work to build an even better community for our older residents by not limiting our thinking about aging, exploring and combating stereotypes, emphasizing the many positive aspects of aging, inspiring older adults to push past traditional boundaries, and embracing our community's diversity. Now, therefore, I, Greg Verga, Mayor of the City of Gloucester, do hereby proclaim May 2023 to be Older Americans Month. I urge every resident to celebrate our older citizens, help to create an inclusive society, and accept the challenge of flexible thinking around aging. And we're very grateful for the mayor for giving us that part.
Wow, that's exciting, actually. I think we should do it. Let's just do it. I like to think about being an older American who's a little bit different.
A little bit unbound.
A little bit unbound.
Right. Let's push past some boundaries. Sometimes it's a really good thing, especially when it's the type of stuff that we talked about in that proclamation, pushing past boundaries of unhelpful and outdated stereotypes. Let's just get rid of those.
I think so. And I think a lot of what we have going on at Rose Baker Senior Center is working towards those goals.
I think so too.
I can't stand it. I've got to bring it up right away. That we have a new person coming on board on the 1st.
Yes.
Is it May 1st?
Yes.
Tell us about her.
Yes. Her name is Natalia Moshe, and a lot of people in the community might know Natalia. She worked up at the Addison Gilbert Hospital for a long time, and she's going to make a fantastic addition to our team. We're very excited about Natalia joining us. So when we tell you about all the activities, we have special things planned for May. When you call and sign up for any of these things, and you can also stop by the senior center, but if you call to sign up, you'll be speaking with Natalia. And if you go there in person to sign up, chances are you'll be speaking to her face-to-face as well. And you'll enjoy that because she's just wonderful.
What's her official title?
Her official title is Activities and Volunteer Coordinator.
All right.
Yes.
That's exciting.
It is.
So I'm going to introduce, and then you're going to elaborate on what these activities will be. We have several special activities for the month of May, including, let's start with Mark Parisi cartooning on May 18th at 12:30. What's that going to be?
He's at 10 o'clock. Oh, no, actually, Mark is at 12:30. Sorry, Jennifer Lee. So Mark Parisi is the creator of the incredibly funny cartoon that appears in the Gloucester Daily Times, and it appears many other places too because it's nationally syndicated, and it's called Off the Mark. And they're always so funny. I always crack up. He does a great job. And how lucky are we because he's local. So he's going to come over to the senior center and he's going to give a talk about the interesting and kind of unique, I think, journey into being a syndicated cartoonist. And then he's going to give a little demonstration of cartooning. So that should be fun.
Okay. Sticking with art, on May 19th, the next day, Art Haven. A lot of people know about Art Haven from working with kids. But they're going to come and work with us old folks in the art room. We're going to have a class with Art Haven on the 19th at 10 a.m.
Exactly. So yeah, we're excited to be partnering with Art Haven. Everybody in the community knows about all the wonderful things that happen in our art program. They've been happening for a long time. It's a little bit more of a kind of free form vibe in there with creating art. So we thought we'd offer something that has a little bit more structure around it for the folks that want to engage with art that way. And we've found the perfect partner in Art Haven. So they're going to come over and give a class called Intro to Acrylics. And it's just going to, introduce you to anything you need to know. So if you're somebody who ever felt a little bit intimidated, like maybe, you'd love to do that, but you kind of don't know where to start, but maybe you'd like to try acrylic painting, this is going to be the perfect opportunity for you to kind of, get unbound from that fear that you might have had and, walk out of there with a cool, I think she called it a color field painting is what what folks will produce that day.
Great.
Yeah.
I want that one.
Yep.
And I am going to register. So remember, you have to register for the cartooning for Art Haven, a couple more that we have to register for. And if you want to register by phone, the number is 978-325. So 978-325-5812, and you'll speak with Natalia. Or you can leave a message for Natalia. Or you can, as always, sign up at the front desk if you're there, if you're with us in person. So back to the special activities. Exploring Library Archives. You'll tell me the exact title of that is on the 25th at 10 a.m. And this is about a new system the library's putting in Sawyer.
Yeah, so a lot of folks might have noticed in the newspaper, they talked about the fact that the Sawyer Free Library has been expanding their digital archive of Gloucester Daily Times editions. And I can't remember the new expanded date range, but we're very lucky that we have Julie Travers, who is their local kind of historian, local history librarian, I think is her official title. And she's going to come over and she's going to give a lesson kind of on how to search that digital archive database, how to use different keyword kind of terms to find what you might be looking for. Maybe you just want to search by a date. She's going to let folks know how to crop, photos from some of those neat old Gloucester Times editions. Great. And she'll also let folks know about some of the full scope of what they can provide for all kinds of history research over there. And that's going to be what we call a bring your own laptop event. So if you do have a laptop and you want to follow along with Julie as she shows folks how to explore that digital archive, we'll have Wi-Fi. You'll be able to do that. And if you don't have a laptop, you can call. When you call to register, let us know that. And we will have some laptops available that the library will lend to folks for their use during that event.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 3 of the special activities for May, Older Americans Month. And we're going to swing back to something that's happening on the 22nd of May. We have a super duper special music day.
Yes, we have something very fun on that day. We're going to have Motown Monday, we're calling it. And who doesn't like Motown is kind of the thought behind that. It's just, it's very fun and cheerful music. DJ Scotty Mac, who a lot of folks know in the community, is going to come over and he's going to be spinning some Motown tunes. And we're going to put out a really nice dessert bar. So we'll get you full of all kinds of calories that you can then dance off to some really good Motown music.
Okay. If you want to make it a full day and you want to come for lunch, it's the regular senior care lunch. And if you want to sign up for that one, you need to make a special call for lunch on the 22nd to 978-283-0359. So that's to sign up for the senior care lunch on Motown Monday.
Yep.
And you also need to register separately for the Motown event and dessert bar. It sounds like a lot of registration, but it really helps to get that count and planning. And it lets us know that you're there listening. You still have it together enough to make a phone call.
So to get the lunch, so as Jennifer said, our friends at Senior Care do provide lunch on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and it's smothered pork, which sounds really good that day. And you can call the number that Jennifer provided. That phone call to register for lunch needs to take place by Friday at 11.
The Friday before
the Friday
the Monday.
before, right?
Okay.
To sign up for that event, well, for that lunch on the 22nd. But then to sign up for the event, so that we know how much dessert to buy for everybody. To sign up for the event, you'd call the 978-325-5812 number, or you'd stop by the senior center and just sign up at the front desk for the event.
Okay.
We don't want to run out of dessert, so we need to know how many people are.
Okay. And if you missed all that, well, what can we say? So those are the special events. But we have a lot of other activities that will happen towards the beginning of the month. The regular activity on Monday afternoon is the Old Salty Jazz Band.
Exactly. And it's always so fun. We have Dave Sag and the gang comes over and they play the first 3 Mondays of the month, and they start at 1 o'clock and they play till about 3. And that's really picking up some steam. It's gaining in popularity. We see some folks down there dancing sometimes, which is fun. And Jennifer Lee and I just kind of cooked up another special event for Older Americans Month. We're going to have a pizza party for Old Salty on Monday, May 8th. Is going to feature a pizza party, and we definitely need you to call up and register if you're interested in that, because we need to know how much pizza to buy.
Yes. Okay, so Monday, May 8th will be a pizza party, and then stay and listen and dance to Old Salty Jazz Band. That'll be sort of our kickoff, but you know what? Our regular activities are just there's so many and growing in popularity.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to talk about a couple of the regular activities.
Yes,
okay?
That's great, Jennifer. Thank you.
Okay, so we have a lot of exercise groups, classes, and groups.
Yep. We try to make sure that we offer a lot of different exercise modalities, different types of exercise for folks, so there's something for everybody. Line dancing I'm a dancing fool, so I love the line dancing. I come in on Wednesday mornings and I hear the line dancing and I see the line dancing, and it just makes me smile. It looks like they're having so much fun out there, line dancing, and it's so good for you. It's a mood lifter. It's a little bit of exercise. It's good for your brain because you're memorizing the steps. So that's a lot of fun. On Monday mornings, we have yoga. We have the wonderful Marilyn Arnold, and her yogis just rave about her. They love her class. And she was just talking to me today about how much she loves teaching that class. She really loves it. So that's a win-win. The teacher loves teaching it, and the students seem to love their instructor.
I have a question about that class. So how agile do you have to be? What do you have to be able to do?
It is for all levels. And Marilyn will show you modifications. You need to bring your own yoga mat, but she does show chair modifications if you can't get down on the ground at all. That's absolutely fine. She'll modify in any way that you need. She'll show you what to do.
That's great, because I can't get down on the floor right now.
Yes.
I'm sad about it, but I can't.
Yep.
And I think that one of the ways to staying able to get down on the floor, or being able to move as well as you can, yoga is just fabulous. Stretching is stretching and a little bit of weight bearing are two of the most important activities for older Americans, for anybody. Doing it sooner will help you have it later, but if you haven't been moving or keeping your body limber and strong, we have several good ways for you to begin to get back.
Yep.
Or, you know what they say about lose it or use it? Use it or lose it? Lose it or use it or lose it? Come to Rose Baker and you'll see some ways to make that happen.
Yep. And I'd like to mention one more of our exercise classes as well. Our friends at Element Care provide us with the wonderful Carol Palazola. A lot of people in the community know Carol. She's like a walking ray of sunshine. And she comes over on Wednesday afternoons and teaches an arthritis exercise class.
Yeah.
And boy, her participants in that are pretty regular and steady, so they seem to really enjoy it as well.
Well,
so yeah.
Sure. Just working with Carol for an hour is worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
Whatever she's teaching.
Yep.
Clubs or groups. We have all kinds of things, from cornhole to bocce to memoir to what else?
Chess Club. Yeah. So we have memoir writers who meet the third Thursday of every month. We have Chess Club meets once a week. I'm blanking on the day, but it's in the calendar that's in our newsletter. we do have some folks that are playing cornhole inside at the senior center right now, and they're going to be switching to bocce pretty soon. We have bocce courts. We have time reserved on the bocce courts down the boulevard that's reserved just for the members of the senior center. And probably in June, as soon as it warms up, we'll do away with the cornhole and we'll get bocce going down on the boulevard again.
Okay. And let's see. Is that all the groups? I think it is.
Well, yeah, and we do have a cribbage tournament that takes place on Tuesdays. And it is
know what I
tournament
was
style,
thinking.
so they'll be starting a new tournament soon. But they have a way to kind of, if you want to enter mid-tournament, they have a system in place where you can do that. You don't have to wait till the start of a new tournament. But they have a lot of fun, and they have a big banquet at the end of every tournament and everything. And everybody that plays cribbage on Tuesday afternoons seems to enjoy that. And of course, we have the kind of a quintessential senior center activity. We have bingo on Wednesday afternoons and Friday afternoons, and of course, bingo is always very popular.
Bingo. So I was thinking there's also a group of people who get together somewhat informally, but they're there almost every Tuesday, and they knit and they crochet.
Yes.
And they can teach you how to do either. Or if you have a problem, you bring it in. They are magicians. They can fix whatever your problem is, and show you how to do it yourself. And I was thinking about, other than bingo, a lot of people come and play bingo. They have lunch. We have lunch on 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
As Elise already said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is from senior care. And we gave you that number to call for a senior care lunch. It's 978-283-0359. But then on Thursday and Friday, we have Rosie's Cafe, and that food is provided by the Open Door. This one also needs a reservation or a phone call. We love the soup and sandwich from the Open Door.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday we had lobster bisque was the soup that they sent over, and a nice hummus and cucumber sandwiches, which were delicious. But plus the lobster bisque was a pretty big hit.
It was a lovely, lovely lunch, lovely food that we get.
Always is. They do a great job.
With partnering with the Open Door.
Yeah. And to sign up for those ones, we ask you to sign up by Tuesday if you want to join us for lunch on Thursday. We ask you to sign up by Friday if you want to join us, Wednesday for Friday. So we want you to sign up Tuesday for Thursday or Wednesday for Friday for the Open Doors lunches. And that number you'd call to sign up for those would be, you have a couple choices. You could call 978-325-5812 and sign up with our new activities and volunteer coordinator, Natalia. Say hi to her. But you also have the option of just, calling our main number, which is 978-325-5800. And you can press 1 and speak to the reception desk and ask them to sign you up right at the reception desk as well. But probably the best thing would be to just call and say hi to Natalia. Call the 325-5812 number.
And if she's not at her phone, because she's going to be active as the activities director, of course, just leave her a voicemail and she will be sure to transfer the information.
Yep.
So I think there's only one more thing that people need to know about. I think that we need to remind people that they can still buy discounted
trash bags.
Bags, the purple bag. So a lot of people come in for bingo, people come in for lunch, they come in for their favorite activities. But most of the people, I thought of something else we didn't remember to talk about. Devices, phones, computers. Do you have a problem? Do you want to learn how to do something? Do you need someone to just show you how to do a particular operation? We have people who are working one-on-one with computers and phones.
Yes, our volunteer tech instruction team is unbelievable. They get rave reviews, and they can help you with just anything. You just need to give a call and let the front desk know what it is you need help with, what kind of device. We have different members of the team who specialize in different things. We have some who really know Windows systems and some who know those Macintosh operating systems, and we need to know whether it's a tablet or a phone or a laptop. Or like Jennifer said, it could be a particular application that you need some help with. Maybe you just want to know how to email, or you just want to know how to use Microsoft Excel, or whatever the case may be. You can come in, and that's one-on-one assistance that they provide to folks very patiently, and they're very good at it. So.
I'm wondering if they can teach people how to use the new sports betting app.
I don't know. I haven't talked to them about that one
No,
yet.
I don't think we will,
yeah.
but you never know. So
Yeah.
you could ask while you're working on something else. And I still haven't said, so we still have purple trash bags, discounted for seniors, and that's all day long. It's no more special hours.
Well, the trash bag sales, we ask for 15 minutes in the morning just to set the operation up. So it starts at 9:15 and it goes until 3:45. And we ask folks to please not bring any bill larger than a 10. Sometimes if we get a run of people bringing in 20s, it just depletes our little stash and we can't make change. So if you do bring a 20 or larger, we can't quite guarantee that we'll be able to make change. So if you can bring a 10, that would be better.
If you get the money out of the machine, buy something else first, and then come to us.
Right.
So that's one set of bags per household
Per month.
Okay. I think I've said just about everything I can think of.
Yes. Thank you, Jennifer Lee. It's always so fun to do these with you. And I love, I think of all the Older Americans Month themes that I've experienced since I've been in this position, Aging Unbound has got to be my favorite, because I love the idea of breaking through stereotypes. There are too many, and it's time for them to go. So let's just bust through all those unhelpful stereotypes and make sure that as we age, we can find lots of great things to celebrate about the process.
Sounds good to me.
Good. Me too.
Okay. Can't wait.
Me neither. It's going to be a great month.
Thank you, Elise.
Thank you, Jennifer Lee. It's always fun.
Yep.